A grand Champions League occasion at Old Trafford. Grand enough to preface it, if we may, with a tribute to a man who for many, many years brought you close to such occasions. George Gardner, our cameraman and friend, died working at Arsenal last Wednesday. A specialist in his close-up position, George's lens was first to the goal scorer's twinkling eye, and his eyes twinkled. We miss George, and so for his talent on nights like this, will you. Nights like this. Old Trafford has known a few nights on which the old place has come to lean so heavily on its passionate patrons and on its stars. You thought Messi was this week's miracle. This time last week we were being urged to pray. We must have prayed well, even by his standards. The smoke and mirrors, the cloak and dagger of the last 48 hours in a masterstroke. Side Messi, Milan, Mourinho, they will come from Manchester or Munich. Tim Beglin, is there any rational means of prejudging this, and how great is the Rooney factor?
Well, you only have...
Ferdinand nearly ran into trouble with Muller. Rafael has turned away from Ribéry and fed it in for Rooney, whose first touch feeds Gibson! Wow! There's impact!
Well, you kind of somehow felt there was going to be a bit more conviction about the way Manchester United worked the ball tonight. Rafael does ever so well. It's a simple little layoff.
The formidable figure of Van Boyten, but rolls it in for Rooney, who drew a challenge from Demichelis and won a corner. They are not sitting on it. Nani. Demichelis in front. Fletcher. Carrick. Rooney. Beautifully spread for Valencia. Concerning Badstuber. Valencia's cross, oh gorgeous! Nani! Beautiful, beautiful goal! Irresistible start from Manchester United. Try stopping them now!
That's a stunning little finish for me. Looks very calm, the manager, but he's got to be absolutely thrilled. I mean, the ball out of Valencia is superb, and this is what he's good at, just getting something in the box. He's excellent at delivering, just beats Badstuber with ease, shifts it out of his feet 2 or 3 times before he gets the chance. There you go, and look at that, just a little run off his...
Barcelona are setting the standard in Europe. Manchester United are seeking... Well, Pott's clearance was short and fired back in by Michael Carrick.
Listen, it's a dreadful clearance from the goalkeeper, but you know, United are pressing almost...
Not just deleted their deficit, but established a lead of their own now. Muller plays it in. Gibson. Gibson's delivery, and Rooney's thrusting header. Down and under it.
Yeah, well, Demichelis slipped, didn't he, in the first couple of minutes last week in Munich to let him free, and he's trying to keep an eye on him, but he just backs off too much.
Fletcher, nicely done, Nani. Always rising.
Bit surprised, because he loves to do that from that wing, just cut in on his right foot.
Ribéry. Schweinsteiger. It's a cannon by Schweinsteiger. Referee's seen it, but has done very well to wave it on. Fletcher looking to steer it into Rooney's path, and then in turn being fouled by Van Bommel. Fletcher saw Valencia onside, Rooney waiting, and Valencia overran it with his first touch.
Oh, he's wasted it. That's the best ball of the night for me, Fletcher, just inside the fullback. That was a dream of a pass. Great tackle from Evra.
this coming Saturday, also in the top three of the Bundesliga. Here's Gibson. Not far away.
Well, Bayern have got to learn quickly that you just can't afford him that kind of room, because he's a great striker, the football, Darren Gibson. And again, it's good closing down.
Principal domestic rivals. Here is Robben. Clear of Vidic. Aimed in at Schweinsteiger.
He's been brilliant. Raphael's been absolutely exceptional against Ribery. And he's in.
Rooney, Gibson, Raphael, Nani galloping forward, Rooney through the middle, Raphael can go himself here. Oh! That was the tie.
Well, he started it all off by taking the ball from Ribery and then just went on a run. And there he goes right through the middle. The tackle from Van Boyten.
Schweinsteiger couldn't give it him back though. Here's Rooney. And he's got a clatter on the ankle again from Van Boyten.
Yeah, I speculated that at the start of the match, and I just wonder whether that was...
With Ribery wide, Muller, Ivica Olic. Van der Sar did very well.
He's hurt.
But he's hurt.
That's the best we've seen from Bayern Munich as well. And the keeper was really, really courageous in coming out at Olic's feet.
7 minutes of the first half were more than thrilling. Manchester United continue to be compelling. Here's Valencia. Rooney let it roll. Nani scored! Head over heels. Heading for the semi-final. Manchester United back on song.
How games can change on moments. Olic got a great opportunity with a better touch to get a side back into it, and then just from the throw-in, lovely little bit of skill from Valencia to get past Demichelis, who I thought was poor in committing
away goals and carry them through. Manchester United won't be going there mentally. Schweinsteiger, Muller, Olic! Oh! Game back on! Ivica Olic to almost total silence. It's never easy.
Oh, what a smashing game of football. I mean, different dressing room for Bayern Munich now. They needed a little bit of hope. They needed something to happen for him. Van der Sar is unhappy with Carrick because he seemed to have been eased off it.
He's done really well, Ivica Olic. Munich have wind in their sail now. It's Arjen Robben. That's a fine save from Van der Sar.
Well, you just can't let him come in on his left foot like that. It's too easy for Robben.
Cross came Van Boyten, in by Valencia, out by Lahm. Here is Darren Fletcher. And Nani is penalised.
Van Boyten will breathe a sigh of relief because it was a poor touch from him that almost allowed Manchester United in again.
Right on edge, just when you thought they were safe. Manchester United flew out of the blocks. Darren Gibson with a thrilling early strike. Nani with a delightful second. The game had hardly started. Gomez running at Ferdinand, who got a foot on it first time. But Gomez still effective. Schweinsteiger for Ribery. Raphael stay.
Wayne Rooney, Peter, just watching him. You know, and again he pulled up when he had a little run.
Ribery held back by Raphael, who has been booked and is being summoned. He's going to be sent off. Manchester United a goal up, a man down. Raphael's second yellow card. Or O'Shea. Lovely touch from Gomez, through goes Schweinsteiger. He went. Its lead suddenly feels wafer thin. Gibson. Valencia, oh, that's a pretty rash tackle as well. Badstuber. And he's in the box. In by Fletcher, away by Butt, it's come to Nani!
I thought he waited too long. I thought he could have hit it earlier, Nani.
Nani. Fletcher. Nice shape on it.
Yeah, you could see clearly what he was intending to do. Just get that little...
In by Robin, away by O'Shea. That's Carrick's back pass, which this is going to feel like a long half hour. Well on Ribery by Valencia, who needs to keep his temper. Carrick's important touch. Carried clear by Evra, who has only Nani ahead of him. But he's fed it for Nani, who is onside here, beyond the lot of them, on a hat-trick. Nani! But throw up a hand, it was enough.
I just wonder whether defenders getting back just made Nani have to change and go near post, because I think he would have loved to open his body up and maybe just try and slot it inside the far post.
It's Nani's corner, Carrick round the back. It's Fletcher! Not a touch, another corner.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether it was on target, but always difficult because you're waiting for it to fall out of the sky.
Nani's pulled back, Carrick, chance.
That was a real chance. I mean, Nani's was pretty good before as well, whenever set him away. The only thing again is just had a little bounce, hasn't it, right in front of him. Here, right on the other wing now is Badstuber, the other fullback.
In by Lam, oh good header. Gomez over.
Joe's brilliant because he really has to adjust to get anything on this at all before after that burst forward.
Schweinsteiger, he can shoot from here. Bastian Schweinsteiger! Close enough to Van der Sar.
Well, again, similar to the earlier volley we saw, it's towards Van der Sar.
And here comes Gibson! Didn't catch that one as truly as he did early in the first. Robin has set off and gone. Van Bommel has fed him. It's Ian Robin for Bayern Munich. Touch off Vidic. Corner.
Oh, he's done well. Vidic.
Aim deep. Robin! Brilliant! Just brilliant! But potentially terminal for Manchester United. You have to say it's a fantastic strike. But Sir Alex Ferguson stares down the barrel of elimination now.
Well, you just felt it was going to need something like that, because in trying to play their way through, they were getting nowhere.
Van Bommel.
Within the pitch and hold on to it, make Manchester United chase it with their 10.
Bayern Munich won with 10 at the weekend. It's in top. Schweinsteiger. Ribery. Giggs. Evra. Seen by Van Bommel. Tackle from Giggs. Here's Valencia. Berbatov going in and coming out.
Good idea, but just a little overhit from Valencia, a little too strong. It just needed to be spot on when it's that tight. Demi Chalis is back.
Here's Ribery. Close to sealing it.
Whoa, I mean, he had a...
Flicked on by Berbatov. Taken up by Nani. Nani! Just a goal kick.
Yeah, I think...
The game is up. Manchester United out. England out. Bayern Munich into the semi-finals. Drama and trauma. Sir Alex's hopes and Manchester United's hopes of 3 finals in a row have gone up in smoke on an extraordinary night at Old Trafford. Wayne Rooney played his part.